is another one of my most favorite things I got out of this loot crate. Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to think if I ever finished the entire series.
No.
I don't know if it came out to like season or something like that of that.
Yeah, I started watching that, but was not able to continue watching it for whatever reason.
The voice for
He did. That's right. He died just last year, I think.
He was the voice of Fire in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I wouldn't know.
They seem to have similar voice qualities.
Damn, that's gonna make me sad again.
See, that's the secret.
Oh,
I'm always
shit.
Hmm?
No, he died in 2006.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
And he was in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Uncle Iroh.
It doesn't say on here. Not the screen I'm looking at. But he was in a really good episode of MASH also.
Which is nuts to think of. Like, have you seen much of Ghost in the Shell, the anime?
Not for a while, but yeah, I used to like the series.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that a lot. Just not in a very long time now.
The voice of the chief dude.
Oh yeah.
He's been like, he did some live action acting as well. He was in like a couple of episodes of like Law and Order or something like that.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Law?
Everyone has been in Law and Order.
How many episodes are there anyways by now?
A few hundred. Because that show's been running for... hell. At least the almost 20 years I lived in Utah.
Wait, is it still...
I believe so.
current? Oh, God.
Well, now I have to go look it up.
Yes, the people have to know. By the people, I mean to the listeners.
Yeah, I know.
Not us. We're not people. We want to be people.
Speak for yourself.
People
Oh, actually, it is not running anymore.
Okay.
So let's see here. I believe that is their flagship series on here that I'm looking at right now. And the first episode was dated September 13th, 1990. The final episode was dated May 24th, 2010.
I mean, that's a pretty good amount of time. Does it say how many episodes?
No, but I can hop onto the IMDb right now.
Hopping with good shoes.
Shut up. Kick you so hard.
Semi-clean.
Hey, Jerry Orbach's dead too. God damn it. I miss him.
Tim misses him. I don't really know who he is.
Jerry Orbach. He was, among other things, the voice of Lumiere in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
The animated feature.
Haven't seen the live-action one.
Yeah, I have felt no need to watch any of those. God damn it, I'm not seeing an episode count on here.
I kind of want to see the live-action Mulan, but...
That does look pretty good. Okay,
I don't know
so...
if and or when they're going to air that in the U.S. I'd imagine, I think they tried airing it in China, but, first, but because of all of this shit, there hasn't...
Well, I saw something earlier that Onward is going to be available on Disney Plus sometime in the next, week or two or something.
What's Onward?
It is that newer Pixar film about the two half-orc brothers who...
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was thinking because they do have Disney Plus, that they'd probably try to use that as a way to help get out some of their newer content that they've been in lieu of.
So I can't remember the specifics on that, but I was saying something earlier about how Onward will be available sometime soon-ish. when it only just recently came out in theaters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, can people still go to the movie theaters?
I've been hearing that they're closed.
Okay.
And because I got a notification on my Fandango app, so I got into that for a moment to see. And there were no showtimes coming up.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be pretty not very cost effective for a theater to have, like, I don't know. I mean, if anyone would even show up.
Well, yeah, because I want to say that I was hearing someone talking about how the theaters were limiting ticket sales to like 100 or something.
Per what?
Per showing. 100 seats per showing.
Are there even that many chairs in each? I guess I've not counted them, so I'm not.
Well,
I guess so. Yeah, there'd be like.
I was going to say some of those auditoriums, the seats or the rows are counted up to P or Q, and there's at least 20 seats in each row.
So yeah, it could be an option.
But I can't imagine that was going over well if it was, bringing in any ticket sales at all. So yeah,
we know how the masses are.
Yeah, idiots. Oh no.
Masses.
Someone whose name I can't even pronounce is sick with something, so now I'm gonna just do nothing.
I mean, practicing good hygiene, and if you are sick,
say not in Utah. These idiots.
Are we on record or?
Well, it's been recording, so I can just cut in whenever. So yeah, you good to get going again?
Oh. Pole arm plus, and the medium is 4 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. Just before I forget.
So basically, just to let you know real quick, the way combat in this works is you decide what weapon it is you're using, and then when you make your attack, you choose your target, you roll the 20-sided die, and I've got the target numbers for things here. You need to meet or exceed those target numbers, and then you hit them.
Attack elephant.
There's not an elephant here right now.
Damn it. Well, no, I mean, I was wanting to send out the attack elephant.
Yeah, you don't have an attack elephant.
Attack goose? Those are vicious.
Yeah, you don't have a goose.
Damn it. That was going to be like...
Attack or otherwise.
That was going to be like the secret weapon in the side pocket.
Yeah, it would have been, except not for you. Ha ha ha.
They do kind of tend to like just turn on anybody, so...
Yeah, because they're assholes. Geese are by far the most asshole of all the avians. Yeah, I mean, penguins are dumb as shit, but geese are actually just evil. Outright.
They are. Okay, let's see. Back to game.
And we're back. I'll probably cut it in before this a little bit.
I wanted a goose. Damn it.
No. No goose. You're on your own, Mav.
Is there... Okay, let's see. So there is the way that I came through. I imagine, is that very close to where I am, or...
Well, that was... it was, a little bit closer to that main street.
Which I imagine...
Which is how these guys heard something.
Because I'm not wanting to stick around. I want to try and find some kind of way to either get further into the darkness, to get away somewhat. Me trying to fight 4 guys does not seem like a wise idea.
Roll the d20. And this will be a speed task if you wanted to apply something like effort.
What does the 1 in the effort mean again?
You can apply 1 level of effort.
Okay. Which would cost me 1...
1 point of speed.
Okay.
Unless you have an edge in speed.
Nope.
Your edge is in intellect? Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Well, I really don't want to stick around for these guys. Yeah, I'm going to... So this will be for me running to somewhere?
Well, it's basically for you to just kind of get yourself into a hidden position right now.
Okay, and which is what I am wanting. Okay.
So, and are you applying effort?
Yes.
Okay.
10 with 1 effort. What does it give me?
Well,
what does the effort do?
Well, in this instance, it would decrease the difficulty of the task.
Oh, so that my roll might mean a little bit more.
Yeah.
As per the other game, it would drop the column, I guess, from...
What?
Like in...
World of Darkness?
World of Darkness or the Marvel game that we were playing. It would drop the...
Yeah.
Or it would increase my ability, I guess, in terms
yeah,
of...
it would give you a positive column shift for the superhero game, which would increase the range of success for your percentile roll.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay.
Yeah, so this works in the other direction where it makes the task simpler rather than improving your capacity
ability,
to handle it.
I find the only oil slick in the entirety of the entire continent? No.
No, but you do manage to kind of pull yourself in tight against the wall so that you're kind of hidden by the shadows as much as one could be.
Shadows. How far away are they? Are they close now?
They're like in the middle of the street. You could, you don't want to look, obviously, but you kind of hear them, and judging by their footsteps and, how well you can hear them kind of whispering to each other, you can tell that there's just the two of them, and they are about in the middle of the street.
Okay. The closer set of two, I presume?
Yes.
Presuming is about all I can do at the moment.
Yep. That would be accurate.
Come on. I wish I had some kind of mental abilities where I could,
Yeah, that would be handy.
determine, 1, what they had for dinner, and 2, what?
I was going to say, if what they had for dinner made them logy or something, you'd know.
Logie?
Yeah. Just kind of like sluggish.
Grabbing their guts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Having lots of farting noises.
Maybe.
Farting noises.
Shut up, pervert.
What?
You heard me.
Why would that...
Don't worry about it. Just move on.
I'm somewhat frightened and concerned.
It's not supposed to mean anything.
So he says... okay, are they... So they're just kind of, looking around a little bit?
Yeah, they don't look entirely certain as though they know what they were looking for. They just heard something. And they don't know where they heard it from or what it may have been.
Right, and the hedge magic, is that, how small of a thing is it? And does it create, holographic type images things, or...
No, not really. It it can change the color or appearance of a small object.
The color or appearance. How great of an appearance?
What was that?
How much can it change the appearance of a thing?
I mean, not a lot. It would still be roughly the same size.
And shape?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I was hoping it would be able to change kind of the shape of the thing, because they're going to have, change the appearance of my Wando glass into, some kind of creature or something and throw it.
Yeah, that's... I mean, if anything, it might look like a glass-ish snake. Or, if you change the appearance enough, You could make it maybe look like a 6-inch snake, which is not going to scare anyone, especially if it's not moving or hissing or doing anything. Also, if it wasn't at night, reptiles are cold-blooded, so at night they're not really going to be out and about.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it was another, depending on how much of, like, it could change the appearance of a thing, it could, like, maybe look like some kind of, like, other creature that might possibly make noise, but, yeah, if it's going to still look like a snake, then that won't really do.
Yeah.
Could have been like... And the sabotage only works for, like, locks or things like that, right?
Yeah, some sort of a small mechanical device that you would be able to damage or rig in such a way that it would be damaged, I believe. I would need to look that up.
Why would I have written down? I think that's what his other name was.
What?
I wrote the name Urian down. I think that was the name of What's His Bucket's character.
Urian?
I think so.
I forget. Yeah, I finally put away all the other papers and things. And god damn it. I forgot to start a timer on this.
Plate affixes or spray 10 feet. Cube pass through but do not see through. Phase disruptor. I forgot about that. The cipher things, are those like one-time uses or?
Typically, yes.
Typically, okay. Then I'm not sure I'd want to use it for this.
What was that?
It's like, if it's a one-time use thing, then I'm not sure I want to use it for this. So I'm not sure what it would, like, what I would find on the other side of the wall or whatever that I'm hunched up against. And how long does it stay open too?
Does what stay open?
The phase disruptor. Like once I pass through it, and then
I forget exactly what it does. Do you have notes there of its function?
Plate affixes or spray 10-foot cube pass through, but not see through. If that helps explain enough for you to like be like, oh yeah.
Well, I don't think you can pass through that. I think you'd basically use that.
It says pass through, but not see through.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look it up
later. Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't think I want to use it at this current point.
All right.
I guess I'm just waiting to kind of see what they do.
Okay.
If I'm not close to any kind of alley or anything, I'm more just like up against the side of the building, correct?
Yeah. Well, after a few moments of these guys kind of looking around, they do eventually get to the other side of the street, which is your side of the street. And they look around a little bit, but they don't see anything. So they just turn around and start heading back.
Okay. Not towards the mansion, but back towards the corner that they were on?
Well, no, they're heading towards the corner of this block now.
The corner closer to the mansion?
Yeah, on your side of the street. So, who knows? They might be going to the mansion. They may not be going to the mansion. Who knows?
I dream of tacos and await their continued movement. Are they talking about anything? Can I hear them?
Nah, I mean,
or they're just more still being quiet because they're trying to look at.
Yeah, they're not talking super loud, but they are still chatting. You just can't quite hear what they're talking about. They are just kind of keeping it down a little bit now.
Lol, phrasing. What?
Shut up. God damn it.
Yeah, I don't happen to see the other, like any of the other guys that I was with.
No, No, they did not follow you over here.
Well, I mean, because the two guys left, I was like trying to see if maybe I could see them kind of watching, like slowly following behind.
Nope.
Okadokally.
So what do you do now?
I mean, even though it's like 2 versus 1, that's still 2 versus 1. And with how my rolls are going,
Oh, yeah.
it does not seem like a good idea to be trying to engage in combat. I don't know what weapons they have, or like what their prowess would be, what kind of hit points they have. I mean, on the first meeting with what's his bucket in the bar, they laid out someone, so
Yeah.
until I have a better grasp on who they are and what their abilities are, it makes more sense to watch if I can help it. So I will continue to do that if I can.
So is that what you're doing then? Because
Yes.
as far as I know, you're still kind of crouched back on the side of this building and not doing anything.
Watching from a distance, such that I won't draw attention to myself. Weird phrase, drawing attention. How would you draw that?
Well, you draw a couple of eyes facing a specific direction, and then you have a person there drawing those 2 eyes.
But that'd be drawing eyes, not attention.
Eyes affixed to something denotes attention, dummy.
It'd be drawing you denoting eyes.
So there's the door.
And there's another couple doors to a closet.
Just lucky I don't have my knife on me. Anyway, as you stand up from your hiding place, you do see these 2 guys walking past the corner and in the direction of the mansion.
Progress. Yay.
Well, is it progress?
Potentially. Because if we know they're all kind of headed in that direction, we can be able to, not be quite as afraid of also heading in that direction. Because they will all be over there, so we won't have to be worried about someone behind us, like randomly walking upon us.
Well, there are still 2 guys that you can't account for.
Right? So I, kind of look back in the other direction, see if I can't see them either. Can I notice anything from my vantage point? Or?
No, not from where you are.
Like there's a building or something blocking kind of back down that direction?
Well, yeah. I mean, unless you go to the corner of the block, you're not going to be able to see the 2 guys who are on the next street over.
So never really. So, the guys that I was watching were here, but there were some other guys back over here.
Yes. Yeah.
On like this side of the building, so
Yeah.
I can't even see them? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because if they were here, then I could still see them. But
Not necessarily.
well, I mean,
You're further back.
if I can see, I'm back here,
Yeah.
so at an angle.
Yep.
I mean, you showed me like where the map was in relation to like the river, or like the city to the river, but it didn't have a zoomed-in view of.
No, I know.
So I'm,
That's what I was saying.
Trying to picture all this in my head.
Yeah. I know.
I see now why so many people have like a lot of diagrams and like that table that you're wanting, I think, to have for like games like
Yeah,
that.
the level up.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited for that too. Because I got another email saying that the order has been whatever.
Oh.
And they're working on the manufacturer now.
You actually ordered it, or?
Well, I contributed it to the Kickstarter.
Hells yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Because I don't want someone to like pop up behind me if I can help it. Would I be able to make my way back to like the side buildings, alleys, whatever that that I used to get to.
It'll take a few minutes. We'll say almost 10 minutes to make your way around again.
Back to where the other guys were, like when we were all talking?
Yep.
Okay, I'd like to try to do that.
Okay. Roll for me the D20.
Dice Tower of Evil. Not bad. Yep. An 18.
All right. So you do manage to kind of make your way around the building relatively quick and silent enough that you're not concerned that you drew any attention to yourself. But when you get back to your hiding place, you see that the other two guys are not there now.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
There's only one way to find out.
Postgusters?
What?
What?
God damn it.
Birdman.
No.
A signal shown into the light.
What?
I mean, a signal shown by a light into the clouds. Yes.
No.
Spider sense.
You don't have spider sense.
Damn it. Well, is he going to try to like sneak around to the same direction that the other guy was saying that he was watching from or looking at the other guys from?
Okay. Roll a D20.
Seven.
Okay.
I was scared.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still scared, but not as scared as if it was a
No,
1.
I noticed.
Okay. I just wanted you to be sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you don't see them over on that street.
My buddies or the
Anyone.
thugs either.
Anyone. Yeah, there's no one along Street 1 that you can see. Unless you want to try moving a lot closer to that main street.
Looking at the time. Is there any kind of cover or anything? I'm hoping there's some kind of cover that I can use to maybe slowly inch my way.
Just as much as there was on the other streets. So there's some street lamps and, buildings all along, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Do I hear anything?
Not right. Well, are you moving closer to Main Street?
Towards where the last pair of thuggeries were?
Yeah, are you moving closer to that?
If there's any kind of cover that I can kind of hide in or shadows that I can try and stay in.
Well, I mean, not close to that corner because that's where a lamppost is going to be.
Be like, so where am I? Like back here?
Yeah.
Would there be something like over here that I can kind of get to get?
I mean, it's pretty much the same as it is on that side of the street.
God damn it! I want to look without being seen.
And?
You're like, and it's not my problem.
Yeah, pretty much. That's life. You deal with it.
But I'm just one of me.
Yeah, that's life. You deal with it.
I don't want to deal. And
God damn it.
I don't hear anything.
No, you don't.
Well, I guess I don't fucking have a choice. So I guess I slowly try to inch forward. And
There's always a choice.
yeah, well, like sit there and do nothing.
No, that's what you've been doing this whole time so far.
I've been watching and listening. I don't have anyone else to like none of these guys have any weapons, so they can't really like fight I mean, they can fight, but at greater risk of of loss of life than without weapons.
So you are walking towards that main street then?
Sneaking as much as I can.
All right, well then roll a d20.
$19.
You motherfucker. All right.
Were you wanting to kill me off already?
No. I mean, it would have been hilarious, but no.
Yeah, that goose that you're hoping for is actually not on your side.
No, geese are never on your side. They're fucking evil.
Yeah,
They have no sense of honor.
fair. But, I mean, it would have provided an excellent distraction.
Or would it?
Until it turned on me as well. But
Yeah, exactly. Evil. All right. So you get to the corner. And you don't hear anything for a moment.
Is that a bat? So
No.
Where's it coming from?
Down the street where you were before.
Okay. Do I see anybody down there?
You see a couple of these guys about 2 blocks down.
What guys?
Just a couple of guys. You can't really tell from where you are. Because they're kind of... they're moving along that main street.
Towards...
Yeah, so they're between Street 2 and Street 3.
Further down. And so this is Street 1?
Yeah, you're on Street 1.
This is Street 1 right here?
Yes.
2 and then 3?
Yep.
So they're way over here. I mean, if they see me and are making whistles, I presume it's because they're not afraid of getting my attention. If it was the thugs, they wouldn't be just whistling.
That would be a fair assessment.
Yeah. So I make my way down there. As still, I mean, being a little bit cautious, but in terms of like not trying to make a whole bunch of noise.
All right.
Just because we can't be sure because the townspeople didn't seem to know much about the thugs or any of their kind of plans but yeah, I make my way down there.
As you're saying this to yourself, you see the 2 guys walk into the light of the street lamp, and you see that they're 2 guys in the uniforms.
Well, then how well did they see me at current?
Well, they're walking your direction.
I turn back around the corner. Can I do that? I would like to.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that, and then wait for them to get closer.
Goddamn jackass, where'd you go?
Does the voice sound familiar?
Yes, it's
Okay.
one of the... Get out here.
Do I know ventriloquism?
No, you don't.
Damn it.
I mean, I'm presuming because it's a lame skill.
Lame. You
I know.
watch your mouth, sir.
Yeah, I'm joking. I've always been a huge fan of ventriloquism.
Oh, the chaos that you could get up to. Oh, the mischief.
Yeah, I know.
Great fun. I say you were able to get some uniforms.
Yeah, now come on, we're going to sneak in there.
All right. You wouldn't happen to have any other extra uniforms, would you?
No, we only got the 2.
What'd you do with the wearers of the uniforms?
Don't worry about it.
I smile. All right, let's go. Okay. Although, I mean, even though I'd be somewhat unaware, of what happens, just randomly appearing, if it's not too big of a crowd or too big of a group of enemies, like the surprise could prove useful.
It could. So, you will need to figure out what the trigger is going to be for you to eject from the crystal this time. So, you three might want to figure out what exactly it is you want to accomplish here.
Okay. Have you been able to see anything down by the mayor's mansion at all?
Nah, it's too dark. We just saw the other guys walking towards it.
Okay, so we'll have to get closer, unfortunately.
Well, we're ready to sneak in there. We just don't know how to get you in there. And we don't know what we want to do once we do get in there.
Okay, as for getting me in there, even though I don't have the uniform, there is a way. I hold up one of the crystals.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's pretty? Yes, of course, but there is more use for this crystal than just its appearance. I can secret myself inside this, and yes, with a predetermined action, I can be released from it as well.
Yeah, if we're doing video of this, I would use these lights to like show you inside the crystal.
Inside. And that way, so I can be able to be hidden from view. Now, I won't be entirely aware of what's going on, so I'll be rather in the dark, so to speak, as to what I'll be popping into when I come out. But that way, I can be able to be snuck inside. The question, and the thing I'm kind of thinking about is whether we want to have it be voice activated by something said, or by a physical action like tapping. If it's tapping, then have to be sure that you wouldn't have been bound up or tied or anything, because then that might be hard to tap. But if it's spoken, people can be gagged, but it might be easier to say something quickly than to make a tap or an action like that. How close are you guys wanting to get to whatever's going on? Do they seem to recognize each other's faces pretty well?
Well, we didn't get close enough to find out.
That'll be a little bit tricky. How well lit is the mayor's mansion?
Well, you can see like candles and torches in that. Yeah, I keep thinking that I'm picturing this as less developed than it probably is. So they probably would have some sort of like electricity.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out whether it's like they have electricity or whether it's like Dark Ages and they have...
Yeah, it's not really like Dark Ages. I keep thinking like turn of the century. Like turn of the last century. Not 2000.
So there's like basic electricity.
Yeah.
In some places, like there might be evidence of like greater civilization, but usually those areas are probably...
So, yeah, electricity is a thing here.
More for the...
But it's not...
rich and wealthy than for...
Well, yeah, the mayor's mansion has some sort of power. But, yeah, we're going to stick with all the street lamps basically having small torches rather than electric lights.
Gas.
Yeah.
Okay, just because, the mayor, either those well in position or wealthy would have electricity.
Yeah, some access to something. And, there's some electricity in the town, but it's still not quite so ubiquitous.
Okay. There's no like searchlights or towers or anything around the mayor's place.
No.
Basic.
It's just basically a larger house. And I have not exactly decided exactly how I want it to look yet, so
Fence or anything like that?
What?
Fence?
Oh, yeah. Well, again, you would imagine there's a fence. Because from where you've been so far, you can't really tell. It's still pretty dark around the mayor's mansion. It's just within the mansion itself. There are a couple of lights on the exterior, on like the porches and that. And then you see a few lights throughout the interior.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can't get a little bit closer and see if there might be people on the outside of any kind of fence or anything like that. And we can determine from there if it seems like what our next course of action will be before we rush in.
Okay. Well, as you guys are walking towards the mansion, there's basically no light. You can't see shit. So roll a d20 and let's see whether you guys fuck up an evening stroll.
11.
Okay. So there are a few times when you at least kind of stumble and you hit your toe on rocks or something. And
do I need to get like night vision or something? Why am I the only one? God damn.
Well, these guys are more familiar with the area.
Fair enough.
That, and I don't care to roll for that for them. So yeah. And
laziness has struck even here.
Oh, the laziness has been here forever. That's why I haven't put out shit for like 2 weeks.
Gasp.
I know. Because I still need to edit that video from post SaltCon. I was meaning to put that out yesterday, and I have not edited the video yet.
Gasp.
Shut up.
Do you hear that, viewers?
Kick
Listeners?
you in your ass.
I guess there aren't viewers yet because the video's not out, but
We're getting there. Yeah, I'm going to do that tonight after you leave since there's no poker again. Anyway. Yeah. All right. After, about 5, almost 10 minutes or so of walking, you guys come up to a perimeter fence.
chain link?
Not really. More just like, it's styled after like a picket fence, but it's somewhat taller.
Okay, so it's wood.
Well, as far as you can tell on this side of it.
Or maybe one of those, the vinyl fences that are made to, like, deceive you. Deception.
So, the fence is about 4.5, 5 feet-ish tall.
Okay. You said it resembles picket, so, like, can I see anything? Are there, like, spaces between, or are the slats or whatever, like, really close together so you can't really see through?
Every so often, you do kind of see a little bit of a gap between them. But when you try looking in there, you just see darkness. You can't really see anything on the other side of it.
Blast. Okay. And walking up, do we hear anything, see anything? Do we...
No, it seems pretty quiet.
Smell anything? It's a sense.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
I mean, when the wind shifts, you find out you're downwind of the latrine. Or the outhouse.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys have indoor plumbing. Again, I forget exactly how far the technology goes, but...
And it might be something that shifts from one town or city to another. I can see some being more advanced than others.
Yeah. But my point here is there's most likely a bathroom inside the building.
Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff.
So, yeah. what do you do next?
So I've smelled the air. I don't smell anything. I was hoping to see something, or hear something that would kind of let us know if there were a lot of people gathering outside of the mansion.
No, not outside within earshot.
Right, and we can't see anyone like kind of watching the fence entrance or anything like that.
Well, I mean, from the fence
that we can see.
Yeah, you can't so easily like look over the fence. I mean, if for no other reason than concern you may be seen. But there is still a fair distance between the fence and the mansion itself.
Okay, well, I suppose erring on the side of caution, because I don't know how well put together or organized or experienced any of these ruffians are. I think we should probably decide how I want the trigger to be for me to exit the crystal. I should probably go inside now in case someone's watching the gate, the fence.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Are you guys wanting to stay kind of at a distance from the others if you can help it? Do you think they might recognize who you are as being townspeople?
I don't know about that, but there's a better than even chance that they would recognize us as not their coworkers.
Okay, so staying at a distance if possible. Probably be encouraged.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, at some point we may have to actually enter the building.
Yes.
We wouldn't want to stick around too long.
All right. The question is, do we want it to be touch activated or voice?
Well, I mean, those are just suggestions. You can make the trigger whatever you want it to be.
Something that let me see. So something like a change in temperature, which is rather peculiar.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, those are just suggestions to kind of give you ideas of some things that could be chosen as triggers. Again, it's up to you what you want it to be.
I can see being useful. I'm trying to think how well people might be able to communicate or something if they are like gagged or so it can only be one trigger.
Yeah. Arg.
He did it. It wasn't me.
Shut up.
It wasn't me.
No one cares.
They will.
No, it wasn't that bad.
If someone can make a sound like they're like they are gagged, would like if there's a sound that's similar to someone going like they're gagged or something like that, would that be an adequate trigger or?
No, I think it needs to be something a little more deliberate.
God damn it! Me trying to like cut the corners and cover for two different things.
No, if you say so.
Well, because what I want to like if they're tied up and gagged. Maybe I'm like giving you too many ideas too as to like.
Well, I mean, I've got plenty of ideas of my own.
I know, but like, it's possible that my saying something could like trigger something as well. If it hadn't been thought of already.
Oh no, it's just. I mean, I know pretty much what it's going to be. What's going to happen here.
They're going to get noticed at some point. Like, it's inevitable. The question is, what's going to how that's going to happen or go down.
Now, I think you're just getting hung up on the suggested triggers rather than coming up with something of your own.
I kind of am, because I don't know what the triggers should like.
It could be anything.
But that's too broad of a. I haven't seen this in use. Something initiated even by someone outside of them. Like, is that something that could like even be a thing, or?
Well, yeah, because I mean, you could make it a magic word, or if someone like flicks the lights on and off really fast. Again, you can make the trigger anything you want it to be.
Flicks the lights on or off, but then they'd have to be in control of that. God damn it! I'm sorry. I'm bad at this kind of stuff.
Oh no, it's just again, I only mentioned the flicking the lights on and off because we're in a room with lights and I like doing that shit. So
you changed the light colors on us, like.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean also means that you got batteries for them finally again.
Yeah, yeah, I did that the other day when I finally remembered. It pissed me off though because I bought a bunch of AA batteries too, and I still had a huge pack in the cupboard in the other room.
Oops! Oh, those are triple.
Well, these take AAAs.
Yeah.
I used that whole pack for all of these lights and the ring light that I've got for my cell phone. And then I needed AA's for that new light box that I got with that cell phone rig. But I already had a pack of AA batteries, and I bought a whole new one. So yeah, I've got plenty of AA batteries now if you need any.
I mean, maybe eventually. I have rechargeables, so hopefully they'll be fine for a while.
Right.
I feel like it needs to be something that's easily doable, like someone saying fabulous.
How likely do you think that is?
If these guys say it, then it could happen, but the other people saying it, not very likely.
Yeah. Yeah, that sort of thing would be a good surprise attack. If you had them like Trojan horse you in there, but they had, maybe another dozen guys ready to storm in as soon as you exited the crystal one. But
It's whatever happened to the other guys as well, because there were 7 of us, and there's only us 3.
Oh yeah, it's just the 3 of you decided to go out and kind of explore the city.
And the others, where did they go?
They stayed where they were.
Oh, I thought there was more of us.
No, not out on the streets. The idea was to keep the numbers down and spread out, so as to increase the chances of eluding detection.
Right. I mean, surprise kind of seems like one of the best options here, of some kind. If they're going to be attacked or tied up or something, like. Although with how they treated the mayor, it seems all the more likely that just outright killing would probably be their MO.
Yeah, and that's if your new friends are discovered. I mean, you don't know how likely that is.
Fair enough. If it seems like you guys are going to get attacked or discovered before, if you can help it, before they do start trying to attack you, and you need another hand, me, to appear and hopefully allow us some amount of surprise moment of surprise might allow us to escape a little bit. If it seems like it would be a good option, double tap on the crystal. Can it be through the clothes, like if they have it in the pocket?
Yeah, I think that would be discernible.
Okay. You can have me in your pocket and just double tap. And
of course, seeing as you'll be, exiting from the crystal, they may not want to keep that in their pocket when they do that.
oh, will it tear the?
Oh, yeah. Because you'd be inside the crystal. And when you exit the crystal...
I mean, that's why I'm wondering, like, how it would happen. Okay, do they have, like, what kind of pockets do they have? Are there any...
It'd be like a pouch attached to their belt or something.
Do they happen to have any weapons at the moment as well now?
They do. Okay. Yeah, they've got the guy's weapons. I just had not decided on what those would be.
Okay. Try and keep me in a pouch or a pocket that's easily accessible that you can remove quickly.
Yeah, we'll worry about that.
All right. I will hope for your safety as best I can.
All right.
And I do the thing. 6 hours later. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, this is the end of the episode. So, what does it look like when you enter the crystal? How do you, Ben, visualize Bertram? Your character's name?
No, Belenus.
Belenus. How do you imagine Belenus kind of absorbing himself into this crystal?
Is this a like out of character question?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this was these guys like being curious about it.
Oh, no. This is Tim. Just so that I know how we're going to finally end this episode.
All right. That's funny. Okay, so all the world's like around me starts to turn plaid, and
fucker.
As I like everything kind of goes to a point, and like the plaid starts rushing as I seem to get sucked into a smaller and smaller point into the crystal.
So you turn plaid and then spaghettify into the crystal?
And everything around, like I see everything be plaid as well.
Okay. So.
Wondrous plaid. Fabulous plaid.
All right. And then your new friends pick up the crystal off the floor or off the ground. And they put it in their pocket. And they start, walking through the gate towards the mayor's mansion. Yeah, I have no idea how fucking long this episode is.
You're welcome. If anything, I mean, because there is just the one